So in a moment, I want you to think about, in a moment when I snap my fingers, you become a version of you 10 years from now. And you tell me all the things that Max has worked on, all the things he's changed, all the things he's perfected, who he is. You have clarity on that like you've never had before. There's a part of you that is so clear on that, it's not even funny. Does that version of Max not smoke? Does that version of Max, is he just fucking on point? I want you to see that version of Max now. And when I snap my fingers, your unconscious mind will fucking throw it out there with confidence. You've come back in time to tell us who that is. Eyes open. So, Max in 10 years, tell me what's up.
44 years old. I got a big ranch. I'm growing animals on there. My wife is making awesome food from the food we grow there.
So I remember at this part, I felt very much in a trance. It's weird now reviewing the footage. I know it happened, but it feels to me like it happened like 10 or 20 years ago as opposed to just earlier, which I found very, very interesting. So there was definitely a feeling of being not there fully conscious. And it was very, very interesting. I thought I'd share this with you real quick as well. Anyways, let's go back in.
I have around 50K a month just coming in just from real estate. My business makes around 15 to 20 million a year. And it's pretty chill. Pretty happy. I play a lot of music. And I have a couple of days.
In a moment you find that goal becomes bigger, you actually make way more money, more confident you're going to make it happen, your work ethic's 1,000 times stronger, and you have this clarity carry into everything for the rest of your life. So I want you to now imagine yourself in 10 years. You've got stages, you've got thousands of people there, your YouTube channel is massive, you're doing 40 to 50 million minimum, one of the biggest in personal development in the entire planet. You command a massive fee to work with you one-on-one. You have a line out the door for it. You are literally living in the sickest range, more than one. You're happier than you've ever been. It's fucking incredible. That is fulfillment. I want you now to take all those feelings inside you. Anything in the past, any old habits that you still have, is your version. The not confident version, the version that you have self-confidence. I'm not good enough, all that. I want you to see that version. And I want you to practice. Not because it's gone from your memory, because it no longer needs to take place. And I want you now to imagine that you have nothing. You are naked. Completely naked. In a completely different place. And in a moment, I want you now to imagine yourself sleep. I do something fucking crazy. And this is going to change his life. Let the silence take you deeper. I might even ask you for this audio. Do what I'm about to do. That's how good with this. I want you now to imagine you are literally a Spartan. You're a gladiator. You have all this armor all over you. Every piece of armor covers this scar. It covers a wound. It covers an insecurity. And you know this. Some of these wounds, you just put some piece of armor on. But you've heard there's this mystical river. And if you go to this river, it's a spiritual river. It connects everything. And this river can heal you. But in order to be allowed to go in, the spirits in the river have to understand that you have the purest intentions to change. You ask around, and finally you meet someone who looks like a younger version of you. And they remind you where this river is. You realize you've once known about it. And you begin this journey, this adventure to find it. Finally, you get to this river. And you see this bright light because the river is bright. And you start to approach the river. And as you do, you feel warmth in your chest, but you feel all of that pain starting to come up. And some armor starts to come off of your arms. Some armor leaves your shins. The energy of the river starts to take off this armor, leaving you vulnerable. You get on your knees in front of this river, and you beg the river to let you in. Please let me heal. And the river responds with this question. Are you ready to let go of any mask you have? Are you ready to be naked, to be vulnerable, to deal with everything you haven't dealt with? I want you now to take off this armor. And I want you to look at the wounds you have, the scars you have. Some of them are infected. Things you've ignored. Pain you feel. And you feel it. Not yet, but in a moment, you'll go into this river. And this river represents unconditional love. And once you go into it, any darkness you have fades away. Because once you turn on the light, in any darkness, no darkness can enter. And there is no pain without a lack of love. You see, anytime we feel pain, it's because there's an absence of love. Whenever you lose love, you feel pain. In a moment, you're going to go into this river, and you're going to feel all of the pain, all of the wounds, all of the scars. They're all going to come up. And you will let them go. All of your masks, all of the muscle, all of the things you used to cover up the wounds will fade away, and you get to start again. I want you to take a deep breath. Not yet, but in a moment, you will go into this river, and you will remove everything that you have holding you back. You can feel it in your body. You can feel it coming to the surface. All the things you've been holding down, all of the pain, all of the insecurities, all of the masks, everything that's been holding you back financially, emotionally, spiritually. You're about to have real freedom. Take a deep breath. And I want you to go into the river now. And just feel it inside of you now. Feel it. And just feel the love moving through you. Feel it in your heart. You can feel the masks just melting off of you. Just the raw version of you coming through. Any pain in your body, gone. All of the tension you've been holding, gone. Stress, gone. You're just you now. You are just love. As you come out of this river, you're not a new man. You are Max. Without the scars, without the pain. Just the most confident, full of self-love version. Completely vulnerable, completely raw. And as you stand up and you look at the reflection in the river, you see a little kid looking back at you, tears in his eyes, and you tell that kid you love him. Tell him how amazing he is. Show him that he's going to change a lot of lives. I want you now to imagine your life in 1 year. I want you to see where you are. Notice how much progress you've made in a fully, even more authentic version of you. Powerful version of you. Unstoppable version of you. Nothing affects you.